The desperate call, the story opens with the Galactic Council in chaos. Ambassador Crix of the peaceful Veltar species stands before the emergency assembly, his blue skin pale with fear. The savage Gorth Empire has begun their expansion across 3-star systems, leaving nothing but death behind. We need help, Crix pleads to the gathered aliens. Our weapons are useless against them. Our shields cannot hold. The council members shift nervously. The Aquilins with their graceful tentacles tremble. The rock-like Stonari speak in worried whispers. None of them are warriors. For 1,000 years, the galaxy has known peace. There is one option, says Elder Nim, the oldest being in the council. Be humans. Silence falls. Everyone knows about Earth, the legendary death world at the galaxy's edge. A planet so violent that it breeds creatures of impossible strength. The humans are spoken of in hushed tones like monsters from ancient stories. We cannot ask them, Crix says quickly. They are too dangerous. What if they decide we are also their enemies? The council argues for hours. Some want to flee to distant galaxies. Others suggest hiding in space stations. But as reports come in of entire worlds burning under Gorth attacks, they realize they have no choice. Finally, they send a simple message to Earth. Please help us. We are dying. Earth's response is swift and cold. Message received. Help declined. Handle your own problems. The aliens are shocked. How can the humans refuse when entire species face extinction? They send more messages, offering technology, resources, even their most precious artifacts. Every message gets the same reply. No. Days pass. The Gorth Empire grows stronger. Refugee ships fill space stations. Children cry for parents who will never return. The galaxy watches helplessly as worlds fall one by one. Then something strange happens. Human cargo ships begin appearing near battle zones, not to fight, but to collect something. The aliens don't understand what the humans want from these dead worlds. Meanwhile, on Earth, General Ross reads intelligence reports in his underground command center. The reports don't come from alien messages. They come from human spies who have been watching the galaxy for decades. Earth knows everything about the Gorth Empire, their weapons, their tactics, their weaknesses. Sir, his aide Ton says, the aliens are begging us to save them. Ross doesn't look up from his papers. Let them beg. We have our own plans. Deep in Earth's military bases, soldiers prepare, but these are not ordinary soldiers. They are the products of humanity's endless wars, veterans of conflicts so brutal that peaceful aliens cannot even imagine them. They have fought in jungles where everything wants to kill them, in deserts that burn by day and freeze by night, in cities turned to rubble by years of bombing. Captain Blake checks for weapons one final time. She has fought on 6 continents and survived battles that would give aliens nightmares. Around her, other soldiers do the same. They are not here to save the galaxy. They are here to test themselves against a worthy enemy. Remember, Ross tells his commanders over secure channels. We don't answer to the Galactic Council. We don't follow their rules. We are not their heroes. We are hunters, and the Gorth just became our prey. The aliens don't know it yet, but Earth has been planning this operation for months. While they begged for help, human intelligence mapped every Gorth base, every supply line, every weakness. While they offered bribes, human engineers built weapons designed specifically to kill Gorth warriors. The story ends with Crix receiving one final message from Earth. But this time, it's different. Help is coming. Prepare your people. When we arrive, stay out of our way. Crix stares at the message in confusion. The humans sound angry, not heroic. They don't promise to save anyone or protect the innocent. They sound like they're going hunting as the first human ships appear on long-range sensors, moving faster than any alien vessel. Crix realizes something terrifying. Earth didn't ignore their pleas out of cruelty. They ignored them because they were already coming. And they don't need permission to start killing. The galaxy is about to learn why humanity earned the title Deathworlders, and why some problems are best solved by monsters. The hunters arrived. The human fleet drops out of hyperspace like a pack of wolves. Their ships are nothing like the elegant alien vessels. They are dark, angular, and covered in weapons. No running lights, no identification signals, no response to alien communications. They simply appear and begin moving toward Gorth territory. Admiral Price stands on the bridge of the UES Reaper, watching sensor displays. Her ship alone carries more firepower than most alien fleets. Around her, the crew works in deadly silence. These are not explorers or diplomats. They are killers trained by Earth's endless wars. Ma'am, reports Lieutenant Cruz, alien ships are trying to contact us. Ignore them, Price says coldly. We're not here to talk. On the Veltar flagship, Ambassador Crix watches the human fleet with growing fear. The ships move in perfect formation, like hunting predators. Their weapon signatures are off the charts. What have they unleashed? Should we escort them? Asks Captain Vex. I don't think they want escorts, Crix whispers. I think they want to hunt alone. The first contact happens at the edge of Gorth space. A patrol of 6 Gorth destroyers encounters the human fleet. The Gorth are confident. Their ships have terrorized the galaxy for months. They demand the human surrender. The human response is swift and brutal. The destroyers are gone in seconds, turned to scrap metal by weapons the galaxy has never seen. No warning shots, no negotiations, no mercy. Just death. News of the encounter spreads quickly. The Gorth Empire, which has never known defeat, suddenly faces an enemy that fights like they do, without honor, without rules, without hesitation. Commander Thack of the Gorth 7th Fleet receives the battle reports with disbelief. 6 ships destroyed? How is this possible? His aide shows him sensor data. These humans fight like us, Commander, but they're better at it. On Earth, General Ross tracks the fleet's progress from his war room. Satellite feeds show human Marines preparing for ground operations. These soldiers have trained their entire lives for war. They come from a planet where everything, the weather, the animals, even the bacteria, tries to kill them gaily. Sergeant Miller loads ammunition into weapons designed to punch through Gorth armor. Around him, his squad does the same. They fought in Earth's most brutal conflicts, survived missions that killed lesser soldiers. To them, the Gorth are just another enemy to eliminate. How tough are these aliens supposed to be? Asks Private Woods. Miller smiles grimly. Tough enough to scare the entire galaxy. Not tough enough to survive us. The human strategy becomes clear as the fleet advances. They don't occupy worlds or build bases. They simply hunt. Gorth's supply convoys vanish without trace. Communication? Relays explode in the night. Forward bases wake up to find their sentries dead and their weapons missing. The Gorth, who have ruled through fear for generations, begin to experience fear themselves. They've never faced an enemy that strikes from shadows, that shows no mercy, that treats war as a science rather than a sport. They fight without honor, complains General Gorks to his war council. Honor doesn't win wars, his intelligence officer responds. These humans know something we forgot. That war is about killing your enemy before they kill you. The alien observers watch in horrified fascination. The humans don't follow galactic warfare conventions. They don't broadcast their intentions or give enemies time to surrender. They simply appear, destroy everything hostile, and vanish. Captain Blake leads her team through the ruins of a Gorth outpost. Her soldiers move like ghosts, clearing rooms with deadly efficiency. They've done this 1,000 times on Earth. Urban combat is humanity's specialty. No survivors, she reports over encrypted channels. Moving to next target. The Galactic Council receives updates with growing unease. Yes, the humans are winning, but their methods are terrifying. They fight like the Gorth, but worse, they fight smart. Maybe we made a mistake, Crix whispers to Elder Nim. What if they decide we're next? Nime's ancient eyes reflect deep worry. Then we pray they remember who asked for their help. Asterisk the art of war, the Gorth Empire's confidence crumbles as human tactics prove devastating. What took the Gorth months to conquer, humans reclaim in days. But they don't liberate worlds. They sterilize them of Gorth presence with surgical precision. Colonel Hayes studies tactical displays aboard the used Predator. His mission is simple: eliminate every Gorth military asset in this sector. No prisoners. No negotiations, no mercy. Earth's rules of engagement are clear. The enemy must be completely destroyed. Sir, reports Major Kim, Gorth reinforcements are heading to defend their main base. Hayes smiles coldly. Perfect. Let them bunch up. Makes our job easier. The humans have learned from millennia of warfare on their death world. Every conflict, from ancient tribal battles to modern urban warfare, has taught them lessons the peaceful galaxy never needed to learn. They understand that war is not about honor. It's about making the enemy die. For their cause while you live for yours. On the Gorth homeworld, Emperor Gorzin receives increasingly desperate reports. Entire fleets have vanished. Strategic worlds have gone silent. The humans strike like ghosts, hitting targets the Gorth didn't even know were vulnerable. Asterisk, asterisk. How do they know our weak points? Gorzin demands of his generals. General Korax reviews intelligence reports with growing dread. My lord, they've been watching us for years. Every battle we fought, every tactic we used, they studied it all. They know us better than we know ourselves. The truth is more disturbing than the Gorth realize. While alien species developed technology for peace and exploration, humans developed it for war. Their satellites don't just map planets. They identify military targets. Their communication networks don't just carry messages. They intercept. Enemy transmissions. Captain Stone leads a strike team through a Gorth command center. His soldiers move with lethal efficiency, neutralizing guards before alarms can sound. They've trained for decades in Earth's most dangerous environments. Alien facilities hold no terrors for them. Intel was right. Stone whispers into his cum. They keep all their command protocols in one location. Amateurs. Within minutes, the command center is secured. The humans don't destroy it. They take it intact, downloading every piece of strategic data. Knowledge is a weapon, and Earth's warriors know how to use it. The Galactic Council watches the war's progress with mixed feelings. The humans are saving them, but their methods are horrifying. They don't fight like heroes from ancient stories. They fight like apex predators. They're not soldiers, Elder Nim observes, watching footage of human operations. They're hunters, professional killers. Ambassador Crix nods grimly. We asked for help. We didn't specify what kind. The humans demonstrate why Earth is classified as a death world. Their soldiers operate in environments that would kill most aliens instantly. Toxic atmospheres, crushing gravity, extreme temperatures, conditions that make Gorth warriors' retreat become hunting grounds for human forces. Sergeant Davis leads her squad across a planet's surface during an acid storm. The Gorth abandoned their base here, thinking no one could survive the conditions. They were wrong. Davis and her team have trained in Earth's Amazon during monsoon season. Acid rain is just another inconvenience. Base secured, she reports. Enemy fled when the storm started. Cowards. The psychological impact on Gorth forces becomes severe. Warriors who terrorized the galaxy now jump at shadows. They've never faced an enemy that enjoys fighting as much as they do, but does it so much better. They're not natural, whispers a Gorth survivor to his interrogators. They smile when they kill. They laugh during battles. What kind of monsters? Did the Council unleash? The answer terrifies him. Humans aren't monsters. They're simply the end result of evolution on a planet where everything is designed to kill. They've spent millions of years learning to be the most dangerous predators in existence. Lieutenant Cross monitors communications from his stealth ship. The Gorth are panicking, their command structure breaking down. Fear spreads through their ranks like a virus. They're learning what humanity discovered long ago, that the most dangerous enemy is one who isn't afraid to die. Sir, Cross reports a command. Enemy morale is collapsing. They're abandoning forward positions. The response is immediate. Pursue and destroy. No survivors. The hunt continues, and humanity is proving why they are the most feared species in the cosmos. Breaking point, the Gorth Empire's military structure collapses under relentless human pressure. What began as confident expansion has become desperate retreat. Gorth commanders who once boasted of their conquests now beg for reinforcements that will never come. General Martinez coordinates the final assault from the UES Devastator. His battle plan is simple and brutal. Surround the remaining Gorth forces and eliminate them completely. No escape routes, no mercy, no survivors. Earth doesn't take prisoners in wars of extinction. All units report ready, announces Commander Park. Enemy forces are trapped in the Zerion system. Martinez nods grimly. Then let's finish this. The Gorth have retreated to their most fortified positions, hoping their superior numbers will finally matter. They're wrong. Humans don't fight fair. They fight to win. Every advantage the Gorth think they have. Humanity has already countered. Emperor Gorzin sits in his war room, staring at tactical displays showing the collapse of his empire. In 6 months, the humans have undone decades of conquest. His generals offer increasingly desperate strategies, but they all know the truth. They are beaten. Perhaps we should negotiate, suggests General Korax. Gorzin's laugh is bitter. Negotiate? They don't answer our communications. They don't take prisoners. They treat us like animals to be hunted. The comparison is accurate. Humans view the Gorth the way they view any invasive species on Earth, something to be eliminated completely to protect the ecosystem. The galaxy is their ecosystem now, and the Gorth are a threat to its stability. Captain Rivera leads the assault on the Gorth flagship. Her boarding party moves through the ship's corridors like death incarnate. They've trained for this exact scenario in Earth's most dangerous combat simulators. Gorth warriors, despite their reputation, prove disappointingly easy to kill. Bridge secured, Rivera reports. Emperor is requesting parley. The response from command is immediate. Denied. Complete the mission. Rivera doesn't hesitate. Earth's orders are clear. Total elimination of Gorth military leadership. No trials, no. Negotiations, no second chances. The galaxy's peace depends on removing this threat permanently on distant worlds. Alien observers watch the systematic destruction of the Gorth Empire with growing terror. The humans aren't just winning, they're demonstrating capabilities that make every other species reconsider their position in that galactic hierarchy. They're not liberators, whispers a Veltar diplomat. They're exterminators. The observation is correct. Humans learned long ago that some problems require permanent solutions. The Gorth, they couldn't coexist peacefully with other species. Therefore, they must be removed entirely. Major Thompson coordinates ground operations on the Gorth homeworld. His forces have surrounded the capital city, cutting off all escape routes. The remaining Gorth military has fortified themselves in the government complex, hoping their civilian shields will deter human attacks. They're wrong. Humans distinguish between civilians and combatants, but they don't let combatants hide behind innocents. Thompson's snipers eliminate Gorth soldiers with surgical precision while evacuation teams remove civilians from the combat zone. Clean. Shots only. Thompson orders. Protect the innocents, eliminate the hostiles. This precision horrifies alien observers more than raw brutality would. The humans aren't mindless killers. They're precise, professional, and completely ruthless when eliminating legitimate targets. The end comes swiftly. Gorth military resistance crumbles as their leaders are systematically eliminated. The few survivors surrender unconditionally. Begging for mercy, they never showed their own victims. Admiral Price receives the final reports aboard her flagship. The Gorth Empire no longer exists as a military threat. Their fleets are destroyed, their leadership eliminated, their conquered worlds liberated. The mission is complete. All Gorth military assets neutralized, she announces to Earth Command. Threat level reduced to 0. The response comes from General Ross himself. Well, done. Return to base. But the galaxy's other species watch humanity's victory with new understanding. The humans didn't save them out of kindness. They eliminated a threat to galactic stability. The Gorth were competition, nothing more and unlike the Gorth, who conquered. Through fear, humans have demonstrated something far more terrifying: competence. They don't need to threaten other species. Everyone already knows what happens to those who threaten galactic peace. The galaxy has new protectors. Whether it wants them or not, *new order, 770 words. The galaxy trembles in the aftermath of humanity's victory. The Gorth Empire, which terrorized civilizations for decades, has been completely eliminated in mere months. But as alien species celebrate their salvation, they begin to understand the true cost of their rescue. General Ross stands before the Galactic Council for the first time. He doesn't come as a supplicant or ally. He comes as Earth's representative to a galaxy that now knows humanity's true capabilities. His message is simple and terrifying in its clarity. The Gorth problem has been solved, Ross announces to the silent assembly. It will not happen again. Ambassador Crix finds his voice first. We thank you for your assistance. A galaxy owes Earth a great debt. Ross's smile is cold. Earth doesn't want your gratitude. We want your compliance. The words send shockwaves through the council chambers. The aliens expected thanks, ceremonies, maybe requests for trade agreements. They didn't expect humanity to claim authority over galactic affairs. Asterisk, I don't understand, Elder Nim says carefully. Compliance with what? Ross activates a holographic display showing military installations throughout the galaxy. Human bases on strategic worlds, patrol fleets in key sectors, monitoring stations watching every major civilization. While the galaxy celebrated the Gorth defeat, Earth had been positioning itself as the new galactic authority. Peace, Ross says simply. The galaxy will remain peaceful. No more empires, no more conquest, no more wars between species. Earth will ensure this. The implications are staggering. Humanity isn't offering protection, they're imposing it. Every species now lives under Earth's shadow. Whether they agree or not, Captain Blake reviews intelligence reports from her new posting on the former Gorth. Homeworld. The planet has been converted into a human military base, a permanent reminder of what happens to species that threaten galactic stability. Her soldiers patrol the ruins of the Gorth capital, ensuring no survivors attempt to rebuild their empire. Any signs of organized resistance, they're broken. Completely. The survivors just want to be left alone. This is humanity's gift to the galaxy, the absence of fear. No more Gorth raids, no more conquered worlds, no more refugees fleeing their homes. But this peace comes with a price: absolute submission to Earth's authority. The Veltar delegation meets in emergency session. They freed themselves from Gorth tyranny, only to discover they now live under human supervision. The difference is that humans are competent. Rulers, they don't need cruelty to maintain control. What are our options? Asks Captain Vex.Krix reviews the data grimly. Compliance or extinction. The humans made that very clear. It's not an idle threat. Earth's fleet maintains constant patrols throughout the galaxy. Their bases monitor all communications. Their sensors track every ship movement. Their agents gather intelligence on every species. Resistance isn't just futile. It's possible. Price establishes Earth's new galactic headquarters on a strategically chosen world at the galaxy's center. From here, human forces can respond to any threat within days. The message is clear. Earth is watching, and Earth is in control. Any species showing signs of military buildup, she asks her intelligence chief. The Stonari are expanding their defense fleet, comes the reply, within acceptable parameters. Price nods. Earth allows species to maintain reasonable defenses, but anything resembling offensive capability is eliminated immediately. The galaxy can have peace, but only on humanity's terms. The new order establishes itself with surprising efficiency. Trade routes that were disrupted by Gorth raids reopen under human protection. Scientific cooperation flourishes under Earth's coordination. Cultural exchange programs develop under human supervision, but Every alien species understands the unspoken truth. They exist at humanity's sufferance. Earth doesn't need to threaten them because everyone remembers what happened to Bigorth. Complete extinction. Accomplished with casual efficiency. Commander Hayes receives his new assignment, establishing a human embassy on every major world. These aren't diplomatic missions, they're monitoring stations disguised as cultural exchanges. Earth wants to know everything about every species, all the time. Think they'll resist? Asks his aide. Hayes laughs. With what? We control their communications, monitor their movements, and have fleets stationed in every sector. Resistance is a luxury they can't afford. As the story concludes, the galaxy settles into its new reality. Peace reigns supreme, but it's a peace enforced by Earth's iron fist. Aliens go about their daily lives, knowing that somewhere human eyes are watching. Human computers are analyzing, human soldiers are ready to respond. The galaxy begged for salvation and received it. They just didn't realize that salvation would come with permanent supervision. Earth ignored their pleas not out of cruelty, but because humanity already had plans, the Deathworlders have inherited the galaxy, and they intend to keep it peaceful, whether anyone likes it or not. Asterisk.